If you cannot understand Ketu, you cannot understand life. If you cannot understand a bird, you cannot understand the true essence of freedom. Freedom is the ultimate experience of life. There is nothing higher than that, and out of freedom, many flowers blossom in you. Life can be experienced in the true sense only when you are free, when you can fly without a visa. Reminds me of one beautiful Hindi song with insightful lyrics. पंछी नदियाँ पवन के झोंके, कोई सरहद ना इन्हें रोके। सरहद इंसानों के लिए है, सोचो तुमने और मैंने क्या पाया इंसान होके। The song lyric simply shares the fact that birds, rivers, wind, nobody can stop them. No border of any country, no boundaries can stop them. They are free in the true sense. No borders and no boundaries exist for them, but they exist only for humans. Only humans have built walls and set borders. Borders are only for humans. Then tell me, what have we achieved by being a human? Ketu sets you free. Ketu knows no boundaries and no borders because Ketu is all about being in a no mind state. Only mind goes on building walls and borders and limitations and conditions. Only mind discriminates. The moment you attain the state of no mind, you become the river, the cool breeze, the bird who simply knows nothing of borders and boundaries, and that is indeed the true freedom. Freedom has to well up from within. Freedom can only be found within. The more you move away from your mind, the more you would be able to sail smoothly during the Ketu Mahadasha. Clinging is the nature of the mind, and Ketu wants you to let go. Letting go is hard, but sometimes holding on is harder. Ketu Mahadasha will become a hell if and only if you continue to holding on. Attachments is the reason. Because of being attached too much to the matters of life, children, wife, husband, sex, love, power, money, you find it difficult to let go and you continue to hold on. And the more you continue to hold on, the more you yourself will invite more miseries during Ketu Mahadasha. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. When you are willing to let go, when you are willing to drop your mind, and when you are willing to forgive and forget, only then Ketu Mahadasha can truly become a wonderful journey that brings much wisdom to your being. Have you ever observed the trees in the winter? How wisely they let go the leaves. All the leaves fall just so that the tree can give birth to absolutely brand new leaves. That is how you all should be, especially during Ketu Mahadasha. Let all the leaves fall, because through this fall, through this loss, a new life is soon going to be born, fresh and alive. During the autumn season, the trees let go all its leaves, complete shunya, zero. Ketu Mahadasha is the season of autumn. After the autumn season is over, spring arrives, and it is in the season of spring that the trees start flowering again, giving birth to fresh new green leaves. This season of spring is the season when your Venus Mahadasha begins. It is the end of autumn, it is the end of Ketu Dasha, and the beginning of spring, beginning of Venus Mahadasha. But unless all the leaves fall, unless everything is cleansed, how can the new leaf, the new fresh flowers arrive? So you see, that is why Ketu Mahadasha is of immense significance. The whole cleansing process happens only during the autumn season, during the Ketu season, during Ketu Mahadasha. Remember, tears of suffering and struggles are a cleansing shower for the soul. Once you have been through the suffering phase during Ketu Mahadasha, then the cleansing happens. But this cleansing of body, cleansing of the mind, and cleansing of the soul can remain intact only if you take to meditation. Let prayer come after meditation. You meditate. Meditation will prepare your heart. It will cleanse you. It will cleanse you of your thoughts. It will throw out all the rubbish that you have been carrying in your head for ages and for many lives. It will make space for prayer to happen. Meditation is like preparing the ground for a rose bed. Prayer is like a rose. First, you have to prepare the ground. You have to remove the weeds. You have to change the soil. You have to throw out all the stones. The ground, foundation of a new life, a purified life, is prepared only during the Ketu Mahadasha. My fellows, only during Ketu Mahadasha or Guru Mahadasha that you get this great blessing of going through the cleansing process. Ketu therefore is the right hand of the Guru, the protector, the provider, the master. It is always the master who chooses his disciple. The disciple cannot choose the master. It is the master who chooses his disciple. That is how Jesus chooses his 12 apostles, that is disciples. That is how Krishna chooses Arjuna. That is how Buddha chooses Mahakasyap, Sariputta and Ananda. In the Mahadasha of Mercury, you have been too logical. You have been using too much of your head. And by using your head and your logic, you become a robot. You become mechanical. And when you become like a robot, you start losing an opportunity to create a meaning of life.